Hello.
Talk a little louder.
Hey. Hello, everyone. Welcome to NXV19. I'm joined by Adapt.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Yeah.
Good to be here on this wonderful Saturday of gear-filled shenanigans.
Indeed. Gear-filled chicanery. That's a word that Brendan, the resident Dizzy player, taught me. It is a wonderful word. I
love, like, CH words. Anyway.
Yeah, it's great. Our first match, do you want to introduce them, Adapt?
Oh, it looks like we've got Order Sky Drum and Derping Banana, both new to NXV, right? Never seen them before.
Yeah, no, the regulars, Derping Banana, famous clip artist. There's a better word for it. Clip, the person who yes, awesome. Hi, welcome, Bash. Sorry. I also, yeah, Bash will be joining us as well, which is wonderful.
So are you saying she's a landscape artist?
Ooh, I like it. You guys are welcome to start whenever you're ready.
Oh, Clip. Yes, our clip artist.
Yes. Yes.
Clipster.
Yes, Clipster.
She was clipping before it was cool.
Yeah, you guys can start whenever. They're gonna be our first match, and after this we'll be seeing Strobes and Jelly, which I am personally excited for.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But I think we're gonna get a lot of fun right now in this battle of fire.
Man, I love watching Deba play because I don't get to see Axel as much as I'd like. And being a yes, wait, Soul Bad Guy is an Exerd. It may surprise you, but
Soul Bad Guy from Fortnite.
Soul Bad Guy.
Wait, they put Soul Bad Guy in this game?
Wow.
Yeah, when they put Soul Bad Guy in Fortnite, he's going to be Soul Bad Guy from Strive.
Ooh, I really hope that doesn't happen. That's like the doomsday scenario.
You know, I hope they put Axel in Fortnite because, you know, once he got rid of those jorts, that new outfit looked pretty nice, though. Oh no, that's an early chunk of damage.
Oh, that's a lot. Skydra taking an early lead, going for a super jump, safe jump. That was good knowledge to know that that works. Nice DP.
Right, 10-10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always got to respect. I mean, Axel's got one.
Yeah. You gotta. It's like a thing you gotta use as much as it hurts. Sometimes you just gotta rip that band-aid off.
Axel players like had a bit more consistency in the other parts of like their character's kit, necessarily, right? They wouldn't ever like complain about Ben 10. They'd just be like, yeah, it's all right, or like it's good, but like it's not as good as Volcanic Viper, right?
Yeah.
But it's not Stun Edgy or Stun Dipper or not fucking
Vapor Thrust.
Vapor Thrust.
Yeah. Yeah, Deba is a player who has been playing for like I want to say 8 or 9 months now, but they made a lot of improvement very recently. They like grinded out a bit of Exerd just before Strive release, which was really cool to see, and they really improved then. Ooh, going for almost connecting that into a bomber. Nice counter.
Yeah, but as you know, it's all about time played, not necessarily how long it's been since you started playing the game.
Yeah.
Right. Like I definitely felt that a bit harshly. A week ago when I got to play some offline XR, and I haven't even played online XR in a long time. So, you know, I was losing a bit, you know, I was rough. I was losing a bit more than I should, but that's, you know, I wasn't caring about that. But then I was like getting bodied by people that I would have bodied before, and it's just like, yep, that's what happens, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Nod is pointing out something very interesting. This is the Brit versus Freddie Mercury, who is also British.
Who's also British.
Which is... We like to outsource our jokes to Twitch chat. As
Freddie Mercury is taking
I
on
know,
the entire rest of Britain.
so I know that they had the Queen biography, or whatever that term is, right? They had someone play Freddie Mercury. They made a movie about it. Now, I'm like, what they should have done is just had it be Soul's voice actor. The really American gruff one.
Yeah.
It should have
just been a machinima in accent court.
You know what's funny is everyone was hating on Soul's voice actor, and I'm like, I'm actually just watching the pirated version of the story and being like, you know what? I kind of like this guy's voice. He's he got me interested in it. Like hearing him say all these idioms is like really soothing.
Nice IAD over the Gunflame. Devil really looking to take the position. Really have really good position she's in right now.
Yeah, and Skydrum.
Sharks! Oh my goodness!
Shark, that's a 3-frame super.
Let's go.
I think it's like 3+1.
Yeah, there's a joke among Axel mains that Axel has one super, which is his DP alternative. But Deva likes to prove them wrong, and Shark Sickle, whenever she can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that it's pretty good for
it never fails.
Frame trapping, or rather, getting through gaps.
It also creates
a 4-frame is pretty decent if you don't want to bet it on DP. But I mean,
it also
if we're gonna talk about it, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It also creates like a frame trap situation at the end, and it's like a knowledge check. Obviously, the better players you play against, the more likely they are to know it, but it can sometimes catch people off guard. It's like a plus. It's like a plus, 4 situation.
Yeah, it's a tool that I would call okay, and wouldn't tell anyone to ever use from a technical point, because you should be doing other things, right?
Yeah.
So
missing the.
But that's not going to stop anyone.
Yeah. Anodis also points out that it can be thrown because of the vacuum, and that is very true. That's you gotta be really careful on the distances you use it at.
These Rise not working out yet.
Ooh, going into the turbine.
Oh nope, not this time. Now Fire Super would have worked there.
Fire Super has a really long
startup.
Beba. Nice, that was nice.
Solid damage.
Yeah, getting the knockdown even if far away is still very effective. Getting out of the corner, pushing Skydrum back.
Oh, catching the text pretty well as
Grand
well.
Viper all the way out.
That's one thing you'll see from players who have characters that deal with the long range normals more. Right, they're more ready for really weird conversions. That's kind of the tip of buttons.
Skydrum
taking that round after a really tense block string stalemate at the end.
I think Demo was attempting to go for a fuzzy jump there, but didn't get the faultless defense right after the jump and ended up getting caught by Fafnir.
Good read on the situation.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Anodis. Rensen YRC and advancing Rensen YRC are very crucial to Axel's pressure plan, but she'll get there.
The other thing to recognize is you don't want to use it too much. I know that Bonbay has talked about Axels using Rensen YRC too much and destroying their tension pulls. And
I think that's
a common thing with Answer too.
I think that's just a common thing to tell every player on the character, right? If Soul runs in and Gunflame's YRC,
Strike, what's up? There we go, getting that little small counter hit.
Ooh, good chance here. Oh no, drops the combo.
Another Shark Strike.
Right, again.
Gets
empty low.
Hits him with the low on those plus frames.
Totally empty.
Taking it slow, doesn't want to mess up interacting with it. Taking the safe route.
Nice IBs on the Rensen.
Nice Rensen, I like that.
Doesn't finish the punish, but with a good advantage here.
Devil just looking for a few more hits. Ooh, nice!
Let's
go!
Good work, Deva. Axel classic.
One more round and Deva can take it.
Yep. Wow, the S-Volcanic Viper just to start things off.
No, Anodis, I have a local Axel player who will just dominate me in tournament matches. I'll be doing really well, and then I spend all match trying to IB 2H on his meaty 2H, and I get blown up, and I start just instead of doing something else and just blocking, I just keep trying to do it.
Oh my! What is this combo?
Speaking of the button,
2H Rensen.
Deba heard 2H and said, "You know what? That's actually legit.
That's my favorite button.
I can just 2H. Oh my
goodness, Deba!
Okay, another one. Okay, this time blocks the low.
All the pressure.
Feisty Mayo.
Using those long normals, just a few. Literally one more hit will do it.
That's over.
Oh no! Punish that.
A touch. That's how I know them.
Oh no!
Skydrum with the blitz. Demo has 50 meter.
Yo, that's cross up.
Wake up DP.
Let's go.
Believe the entire way. That's not even in bonus.
Let's go.
No, it's not. It's not at all. Devin's just is that a 4-frame gap? Is that a 4-frame gap? Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Is that half there in my face? I could use this invulnerable fire move, or
Hope I made Jelly proud.
You made Jelly pretty proud.
Handball. Mashing Shark Strike is as Fafnir's two-phase away from connecting. Ideal. I will hear no other. Okay, so our next match, great job. That was a wonderful match to start us off with. Is Jelly versus...
Jelly.
Maybe Jelly says you might have made me proud. Versus the NorCal Milia legend themselves, Dragon Energy, also known as Strobe Lights, also known as Strobes.
Well, you know Jelly, like the Magic 8 Ball, you can just ask him a question and just believe in the answer. Like, it might just science points, yes.
Hope I made Jelly proud. Maybe
You'll never know. You'll never know. I'm
Viking.
Ooh.
All right.
Jelly on Viking. They're downloading Dust Loop as we speak. Tell me I'm cool, Deba, you are cool. Whoa, Chad, Deba gonna win. Normally you have to pay for that on streams.
Jelly on that character crisis or searching around maybe for.
Using the Christmas skin too, very out of season. Christmas in July, let's go. Pin into no
solstice colors.
Quickly getting out of the or blocking the burst, stealing all those resources from Jelly. Strobe's taking it slow, respecting the
just double jumping into those JHs. All right, baiting. You know, one thing is NorCal does have a lot of Viking players, so Strobe's not going to be no strangers to the matchup at the very least. And you can see it in these kind of just like this unwillingness to approach too hard, like these neutral jumps.
Respecting this Tommy a lot is what's... No, never mind. Goodness.
Wait for that Tommy thrower. Uh-oh. And I don't think one combo has been done on either side here, and I don't mean
it's
that in
lots
bad
of straight hits. Lots of straight hits.
Yeah.
We're out here playing Sam Show.
This is like a matchup I'm so unfamiliar with.
And that's a jump slash from Viking clashing with the JH. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is Milia, I'm pretty sure she's not going to commit to anything that isn't covered. Like, Pin's going to get a zombie, right? And unless she keeps it, like, super safe, like, she has to really keep a lot of her options empty until she can get that disco key going, or Secret Garden, you know, like, cover her.
Nice Low's going to catch.
The first combo of the game immediately gets bursted.
Strobe's just kind of taking...
Set unironically. Oh shit, get in that corner.
Neutral JS, Jelly knows what's up. Yeah, that move is quite good, but you know, has its utility and hard to kind of combo into knockdown off of.
You need it.
Yeah, Strobes is really liberal with those pin throws, just kind of jumping in the air, trying to run around and throw a pin. Get that knockdown.
That's definitely
it is very
a
good
main aspect of Strobe's game plan in neutral, and he'll jokingly say, "There's more to neutral." So that, you know, he's gonna wait and throw.
Look at that counter hit, get pin. Ooh, YRC. Almost got the advantage there.
He really doesn't want to approach without pin on him to cover it. Oh no! And the jump slash catches him crouching to pick up the pin, and he should have blocked.
Jelly eking out a win in the first round. Let's see if so. I mean, I guess Strobes is the only one who can change character right now, but
it's so much non-committal on both sides. These jump slashes kind of really the name of the game, right? Like Strobe's just kind of unable to deal with Jelly's decision to just challenge his air approaches. Something pin neutral, yeah. Like Milia
calling up the jump.
Stares at you. Like, makes those mean faces at you from across the screen.
Nice
and
counter.
Then suddenly is pinning. Yeah, it bursts out. Because, you know, Viking does a fuck ton of damage, and Milia takes a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah, so this is the combination.
When you combine the two, it's definitely Christmas.
We haven't seen Jelly do, like, a, for lack of a better term, like, proper Viking combo. But if they do land one, you know.
I don't even think they're... Okay. We have the start of one.
We believe in
No, that burst punish.
It's an interesting choice to cancel into the fast faulting with that combo.
Right, closes it out with the bad moon. Gotta reset the AI, yeah. I mean, I no joke. Like, if it's a tradition for me that if I'm gonna go on, oh shit, the extension.
Ooh, almost kept going.
Fancy.
What were you gonna?
I like to play around versus the AI before going online, and if I'm like have too much trouble along, like my goal is if I can make it through at least the boss like fairly easily, you know, even if I have trouble along the way, then I'll go online. But like if I'm having an issue, I just put it down. Or it's just like if CPU Sin beats me, which has like happened once. I think I was like in danger of losing. I'm like, wait, what's happening here? I need to think about what's in my life right now.
Speaking of CPU Sin, he has like this weird quirk in his AI where he will
he just fucking runs up and eats.
Yeah, he runs up and eats. It's really funny. Anyways,
yeah, it's like, how do you lose to that? Yeah. Well, you do.
It's the true mix-up, man. You don't know what he's gonna do afterward.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, Roth has joined the room. I would love to see you in the tournament.
Roth coming in.
Roth, what a legend. What a Jacko legend.
Jacko legend.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Best Jacko in West Virginia.
Best Jacko East Coast.
Like, Roth and Jacko, he's the dude coming out of the house to stab you.
Yeah. I love it.
Roth is the K homie.
Yeah.
He's the K. Meanwhile, you got someone else being like, call me the magician.
What?
I'm useless unless they jump in.
Oh,
Jelly
decides to spend those 4 seconds going in. Oh,
I think
no.
they're. Oh my goodness!
He jumps out and he gets caught up in the Kabari.
That took 90 seconds. There's so much like passing each other in the air. They're like jumping up and then like, passing and then jumping up and passing, running under each other.
Oh, funny nice! Jelly has grab. Like no character with an like.
That's a biking combo. Let's go.
Download it. No. Where'd your life go?
That's a biking combo.
You got hit.
I can't believe Jelly got the program, got the Dustloop.exe.
He finally downloaded Dustloop.
Alright, Oki, oh
Let's go.
Zombie.exe. Oki.exe got beat.
Just one more
shit, that shit's a virus and I got my malware on.
To Tommy. Oh.
Fucking McAfee, let's go.
That's actually really unfortunate. The fact that
the door hidden? What?
Doors. The door has a wreath.
A wreath?
Wreath. I love it.
Okay, this is a good look for Strokes.
Oh,
the JS infamous in this set. Oh my goodness.
No.
Jesus. Jelly taking it over Strohs with their new and improved Biken AI. General PSA. If you are in losers, go ahead and you play your matches. Just advance as far as you can. Our next match is going to be between Super Serious and Jelly, and then we'll have SBZ versus the winner of Deba and Red Delta. So,
I love the neutral.
So Super Serious.
Previous match, such as it was.
Yeah. There was a lot of like covering strange options and just trading with buttons I wouldn't expect to see trade.
I mean, it really gave me a lot to think about because like Jump Slash was just covering all these arcs like that Million just wanted to approach at, and is like Pin wasn't covering it, or JH, the fucking which goes Burr, wasn't covering it. Like,
yeah.
Wait a second. Like, so do I approach from the like when your answer is you need to run under air throw them, that starts getting a bit rough. Right?
Oh, it feels so cool to do that. If anyone mentions air throws,
so cool to do though. It's just like it's a when that's like you're okay. I'm looking to run up air throw biking all the time. Like,
oh my god, I'm looking at bracket. I can't believe that Deba beat Order Skydrum 420 to 69. That's incredible.
Goodness gracious, they played 400. Yeah, I do remember those 420 matches. Wow.
Those were 420. No, those were 420 shark strikes to 69 not blocked shark strikes.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
They got the combo,
Center horizontal.
1, 2.
We need Super Serious on stream. If
a very super serious match against
if Red Delta and SBZ can get here first, then you guys can play. But I don't know if you're watching. Oh no, there he is. Awesome. Our answer god. Last week, Whoopi pulled out his answer and it was sick. I'm just low-key excited to see more answer play. It was inspirational. Jelly? Oh, don't make me summon you. Jelly, get on. Oh no. Is he double bracketing again?
Uh-oh.
Astronaut Lord, you've said the cursed phrase.
No, he said I want to eat. No eat, only game.
No eat, only game. You don't need to eat. Elfelt time or not? It's like a new challenger. You know, the alarm from Melee. I'll take the ban. No, you're fine. There's no ban. Just don't worry about it. Moving on. Answer versus Baiken. I have no idea. I've never seen this matchup just because Baiken is so rare online, or at least ones that are competent. I don't want to imply that Jelly is or isn't competent. I'll take my neutral stance, thank you. But non-committal.
But he's doing pretty good against Super Serious.
This is a nice combo. Very simple, effective. Nice 6P getting through.
Don't let him live though. Super Serious does damage, man.
I mean, Baiken is the most played out character in Exerd, and like I can think of like 3 like competent Baiken players, and like 2 of them are European.
One of them spends all day thinking about her stub, so.
Yeah. So, oh my, Ghost Jade.
Oh, I can't.
That's the taunt when you don't want to give him meter. That's the I don't want to be too mean, but that is the lame shit. Come on. If you're gonna taunt, don't just go into IK like.
It's like in Tekken when they always like used to key charge.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a Baiken main TM.
Alright, Super Serious on them. Ooh, never mind.
On the back foot. What is Jelly's? I have literally never seen Jelly play Baiken.
Yo, what a mix-up. Oh, I got hit, for sure.
Jelly definitely warming up, right? So.
For sure.
Nice air. Nice air. Command grab. Very pretty.
Jelly did have a very mean, and still does probably, Elfelt for a long time.
Yeah, that's their main, right? Don't they main?
Used to be. At this point, I don't think, I think it's old main.
Oh, that's unfortunate. The super getting parried. This is Rev 2, Emperor Snow. We are playing Exerd Rev 2.
Exerd Revelator 2.
Yep.
For the PC and Steam.
Yep.
Yeah, Rev Zero's tomorrow, Snow.
Yeah, Rev Zero tournament is tomorrow.
Alright, that 2H gets blocked. So Tommy back in there with that jump slash. Knock him down.
Nice
no,
pressure. Command
Yo, you were blocked. I'm gonna get RKO'd.
RKO out of nowhere. Just goes for the mix-up on that.
I got all these terms for fucking Guilty Gear, like, you know what I mean? I picked up from other commentators, and it's like, I know the name, but no one's gonna know that shit.
Yeah. The burst, nice patience from Super Serious to strongly punish that.
Himawari.
Himawari.
Yo, the Himawari out of nowhere.
Whoa, that misses. That could have killed with the number of hits that would have ripped through guts.
Yeah.
Ooh, caught him not blocking.
Super Serious taking the first round. Exciting.
Rev Zero for the personal computer Steam Deck. I mean, if you play Rev 2 on the Steam Deck, you play Rev Zero. Damn,
this answer is opening up Baiken like a party-sized bag of Chex Mix. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Not wrong.
No, we got... Yo, Chex Mix covered with jelly. I hope you guys enjoy that image.
That sounds gross.
There's a lot of wheat product in there. It's basically like a jelly sandwich.
Oh, terrible.
Just eat it with a spoon. It'll be fine. I don't know why you're grossed out.
Please,
what if they're not covered in jelly? They're jelly filled.
Jelly flavored? No, what if it's even worse? It's jelly flavored. So it's identical to Chex Mix. Okay, Leo, calm down.
All right, I got a command.
It's like a Dorito. They got the.
Oh my! 2 command throws. Let's see 3. I want to see 3. Oh.
No, you thought I wouldn't just commit?
Yeah, I want to.
You're gonna make me block?
Channel the.
I like that he PRC'd the.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do it again. Oh. Channel the power of Vuck and Super Serious and just command grab 4 times.
No, look. Wake up. I'm Suzeraning it. grabs! He woke up command grab!
And it worked.
I don't care what happens anymore.
Nice YRC, standard answer shit, but really good reaction from Super Serious.
Already won my heart.
Yeah, the awareness is where Super Serious is getting them.
Oh my God, Jelly is still mashing a zombie like it's nobody's business.
Was that a TK? A TK command grab?
You can't condition an AI.
Well, you
cannot condition.
You totally can, though.
I tried to RKO, but that's just reactable, my friend.
Maybe that's
yes, Anonymous. You definitely can.
Jelly is not an AI.
Do it.
You can condition an AI, and you can't condition Jelly. What does that mean?
Yeah, because AI can 100% be conditioned. That's how learning algorithms work, right?
Well, you'd have to be a learning AI then, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think Jelly's that advanced. That being said,
maybe he's a bit later model.
No, it's fine, Jelly. We love you.
BGs.
Well,
BGs.
I mean, this is we've got the 2017 edition version of a game, So.
Okay, Red Delta
not as
versus SBZ. You guys, y'all are up.
I know this is a matchup that these two have played quite often.
Yeah, let me quickly.
Jelly is actually calling out Super Serious for being a cheater.
He reacted
to the Himawari.
Yeah. Can I have a moment to read this copy pasta that Anadis posted? It's terrible, but I feel like I'm obligated.
Please share.
And by obligated, I mean I for the good of. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna quickly change the SBZ. We can just move everything around so it looks nice. I hate fighting Biken players so much sometimes. Like, the character is fine, but players are just, like, clearly not playing the same game. Most people, when they play Guilty, are concerned with things like risk or reward or potential consequences or winning or losing. Biken players have no thoughts of that. All Biken players want to do is roll the dice and RPS you at every point. Mash a zombie, reversal, whatever. To a Biken player, mashing a zombie in a block string is a win-win. If they get hit, they get to do more RPS. If they guessed wrong, they get hit and they get to go and do the next round or the game faster so they can RPS again. Try to condition them is useless. Trying to even interact with them is pointless because they have no thoughts of losing or doubt. It's all just a big slot machine in their heads. Anyway.
No.
The worst part about that is I recognized it. I recognized it.
No, I've got to follow up for that. So you think that's a meme, but I've actually had this conversation with
oh my goodness, Roth and SBZ actually rolling dice, so.
Like, on a very long card ride from, like, Sacramento to the Bay Area to San Francisco, and, like, I was explaining him on the way, like, why this was so wrong, and they defended this line of this is an actual conversation I had. It was not a meme. It was like, no, I win in an Azami 50. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing it, right? It's worth it. And this, like, I couldn't win until the ride back from Wednesday night fights after they'd gotten demolished and they had to rethink their life. And it was like, you know what? I think you're right. Like,
I think you're right, Adapt. I think I need to adapt.
Maybe it's not always the right. Maybe it's not worth it all the time.
Yeah. Okay, we were waiting on Red Delta for Red Delta versus SBZ. Let me quickly input Super Serious 1, I believe. Was it?
Yeah, Super Serious. Triumphed over Jelly.
I
think that was a little unfair though. Jelly was playing on an empty stomach.
Yeah, honestly, and
you're not you when you're hungry.
I think to recognize is Super Serious was reacting, and that is cheating. So
yeah.
Reaction now.
Reacting is cheating, especially if you're not.
Now
I know that
that's an unfair advantage.
Netplay is just unplayable for Rev 2. I understand. No reactions here.
Yeah. Astronaut Lord, I don't know who you are, but this is wonderful. Gather Black Hedgehog strength, invade floating Death Fortress, run fast for Lumberjack website, die to poor mistake.
Astroglide or whatever.
Return next circus. Strat against Viking.
I definitely need, like, I tried to eat some food, Deva, and, like, my stomach's not going to have it for a bit, so I'm just on coffee. I think you could probably hear it in my voice. Viking copy pot. Yo, you make some great poetry doing that. So, like, you write a poem, and then you just put it through Google Translate, like, 5 times. You don't need, if you do it too much, it gets too far out
You
there.
can't tell me Soul, Bad Guy, and Shadow the Hedgehog are not the same character. Genetically modified life form. Sad about girlfriend being dead. Alive? Gun. Bounty hunter. Seemingly morally gray. It's the grumpy red one to their innocent blue rival. I am not...
Delta has...
that is the good take. Also, Delta is back, so let's go.
SBZ. Yeah. I'm gonna call it just for everyone out there. I'm gonna say round start Greed Sever.
At least once. At least once.
I know it'll happen, right? Okay. Maybe not versus Delta.
Jump back stun edge. Deftly evading the first sword and getting the first few hits. I really like Ram's color right here, the black and orange. Big favorite, big color combination. Yeah, that's my like two. It's people who know me will know that I like that color combination for the wrong reasons. But that being said,
I really like Halloween, you know.
Yeah.
Who tries to go for the throw? Delta 2 aware.
Ooh, that burst is rough. 16 to a full combo.
It did start a combo.
That's a really that seems pretty good. Gonna get at least a mix off of it.
Ooh,
2 of them.
High. Yeah.
Doesn't react fast enough. 5D. That's gonna be a lot of chip. I don't know if that's gonna be it though.
Greed Sever. No.
Messes up the trance.
I was gonna say Wake of Greed. Oh, okay. Blocks the high. Tries to hit the summon, but Delta delayed the just too ready. These two have fought enough where it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to do the thing, and Delta's like, well, I'm gonna do the thing that beats the thing, and then Ram's like, well, haha, fuck you, I have better things that beat the thing if I'm in control.
Yeah, I think Red Delta was trying to go into trance, but misinputted or something because it came out late. The YRC giving SBZ all the pressure, or all the initiative.
Love Delta's RAM, and it's definitely based off different, like, God, what is this? I don't want to say Satsu, but it's someone with an S, I think. High level, like, Japanese player that tends to play, like, more sword-based neutral. Yeah, unequipped sword.
Yeah, Red Delta in particular is a really, like, this is going to sound so stupid and he's going to laugh at me, but I'm going to give him this compliment and I'm going to regret it. I think he's a very intellectual player in that he, like, really knows like, if there's like Ramlethal theory, he's aware of it. Very aware of it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He's gonna laugh at me, but
he'll deny it. He'll deny it, but it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll deny it, and he'll be fucking thinking inside, damn right.
I've never met someone who hates their own character more.
To talk to Delta, like, all you gotta do is, you don't gotta do toxic masculinity, you just gotta be like, I'm the best. I'm not saying it's not toxic masculinity, you just gotta be like confident. You can just be like, Delta, shut up, and they'll be like, yeah, alright.
No.
I was just feeling at like what a lead in that was. To talk to him. You don't have to be toxic about your masculinity. But
terrible. Also, Skydrum. Yeah, no, it's great to see you been playing. I played with you just before the tournament, and it was super fun. So I hope I can play with you more. Yeah.
So no, that's a joke. I should.
Yeah. This is a joke. Let's be really clear.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got a quick match in against Roth. Hopefully, Roth will enter next time, though.
Nice.
Oh, bad to ditch him. Like we played one round and then Delta showed, and I was like, all right, sorry, I got all that 4 out.
Drops the combo and SBZ manages to burst out. Could make something of this here. Gonna get one chance versus Delta, and Delta's just gonna up back until he gets out versus Kai. But
nice simple pressure. I like SBZ transitioning into doing those like 5Ks, those like lows basically.
That actually kind of worked out for him. Like he took the hit, but he was too far out for Delta to convert.
It was a really cool mix-up.
Oh, that's going to be the match.
Wow, and RC's just in time to catch it before the knockdown occurs.
Red Delta taking it, getting their way to winners finals. I want to respond to you, Astronaut Lord. You say you play Exert casually, but the game is way too hard compared to Strive. But take it like slow. There's no big rush, and like having a lot to learn is different. Like I truly believe that you could definitely learn this game.
Astroglide, there has been no one I have seen that just like, even if they're bad, if they just like kept playing, like they didn't keep saying that, right? Like, oh, this game's too hard for me. They just went, oh, it just becomes this game's really hard, and then you kind of just lose the for me, like because you kind of understand it's like everyone's struggling, right? They're struggling versus the game, they're struggling versus themselves, and they're struggling versus you.
Yeah.
Are we looking for Jelly and Lord Byron?
Yes, let's grab Jelly and Lord Byron.
moves on.
Wait, why is Discord GG? No, what? Delete. What?
Well, as you know, if you're not aware, Emperor, this is the.
What are you doing, Deva?
Netplay
Stop.
tournament for the Rev2 Discord. So
be nice. Yeah. Okay.
What's happening? What's happening, Discord?
Don't worry about it.
People are fighting.
Don't worry about it. Lord Byron and Jelly are up. And then after that we'll play through SBZ Jostle. We have
who's being mean? No being mean here.
No being mean.
None of that.
Oh, I lost my chance to play against Roth. Jelly took it.
Oh, lucky Jelly. God.
I know.
I would say that's definitely like a common thing that gets said about Xrd, right? And it's the reason why Strive was made. So it's like to discount that way of thinking is like you shouldn't discount it, but like that's definitely why like I think Theo has a really good approach where it's just like you gotta be encouraging and just being like, you know, there is what is that? It's not that hard. It's hard, but it's not so hard you can't do it. You just gotta say like, you're right, it's hard, but I don't think it's true that you couldn't do it.
Yeah. you can do it.
If people play, if the amount of people that play Tekken is that high, right? Like it's definitely not so hard you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
And there's lots of
difficult
people
in its own way, but still.
There's also lots of people who are willing to teach, and we have a small but close community of players in the Xrd server that are more than happy to, you know, teach.
Yeah, come along, come hang out.
Come.
There is
play Final Fantasy
beginner
14
matchmaking tournament, or not beginner matchmaking tournament. There's a beginning matchmaker channel where it's actually pretty easy to find people wanting to play in the Rev2 Discord. So it's like if it's something you wanted to do, right? Like I think the availability is there. Like you don't necessarily have to go fight the warlords, right? You don't gotta go deal with the guys on screen here, unless you want to.
Yeah, well, you can, and a lot of them will play you. Like SPZ is like if you hit up SPZ, if you hit up like Lord Byron, I've played against him on.
Oh man, I want to talk about Lord Byron. I love talking about Lord Byron. He's like the cool person who I'm like.
There's a crowd of new players in voice chat recently.
Yes,
you know.
There has
been. Like, there's always a group of new players if you're willing to nurture them, and you don't get players unless you do that. So
So now we have
almost had it.
Yeah, we have.
And Jelly just straight out the gate.
Okay.
Ooh, doesn't jump forward, isn't able to get that conversion.
What do we have? I'm gonna finish this thought.
Oh, there's so many things I want to respond to. Roth, you're cool. I'm both Adapt and I play Raven. This match is sick. Lord Byron had a great lead, and Jelly is Jelly.
YRC,
nice YRC.
Oh,
what's that? Oh
my the close smash, a 5-frame normal, just in time to get the
nice blocks.
Punish. Yo!
Oh, get locked down. Gets locked down.
Really
Checkmate. Checkmate.
No, he grabbed the entire chessboard and hit you with it. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what? You know, like that. What is it? Like you're on screen, like they're playing chess, right? And they're like, oh, they walk up, they're like, okay, and they just flip the fucking board.
Ah, yes, the flight's very open. I've seen this one before. I saw this open at Wimbledon.
What is it where I've seen where it's like they just start saying
nice counter hit, that's powerful conversion.
Like checkmate, and then it's like that doesn't even make sense right now.
I just take my queen and throw it at you. Classic Elfelt.
It's like if Jelly's like running the football and slamming it down and going checkmate.
Absolutely.
Jelly taking the first round of losers quarters. Lord Byron's gonna look to adapt. Had a lot of strong confirms there, so I think they're gonna be okay, but they
Delta out here with a lead saying I just take my queen and throw it at you. And if you kind of think about it, like that pointy hats,
a queen, pointy hat, flowers.
They'd put Elfeld as the queen in a Guilty Gear themed chess set, which I would 100% buy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yo, what if? Oh my god, what if they got the little Eddie to be all the pawns? Oh man.
Oh, I would buy that chess set.
I would be so happy.
Oh, the thing is
that was some Amabare.
You're gonna love this one.
That's rough. That's gonna be all Elfeld.
Soul is the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah, because he's
Freddie Mercury.
He's Freddie Mercury.
He's
Oh my god, another one!
The
Powerful.
5H, the 5H is gonna take it. You can't get in on the self out.
We're just still shooting. We're still shooting. We've got guns, we've got roses.
We got pine berries locking them down.
Okay, he's out. Enough.
Lion shot 26 times in the chest, still able to one-shot you.
Lord Byron would like to play
Pineberry
the
of
game,
fear.
Jelly. Let him down.
Let him play
He's
the
bursting.
game. Nice dust, the
very hard
Lord
game.
Byron classic.
I just think that where it's hard at,
nice.
where Rev 2 is hard at, are different things. And so the difference
I would
in that
agree.
is where you'll see a lot of people
Nice.
kind of just having the wrong
Confirm.
discourse about it. And that's a beautiful combo right
Really
there.
good confirm.
Yeah, that was
combo.
pretty.
Out the
Wow.
Genoverse.
That's
That
gonna
was-
kill. Nice.
Judge better half, I mean.
Solid play from Lord Byron all around, in general. I will. I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was. Oh yes.
Astro not wrong out there. Where I feel like if you have a training partner, you know what I mean. It's really crucial to find someone you can feel like
reversal.
you have a reason to get better to beat. Basically.
I'm
And then you kind of start getting willing to beat the ones you used to thought you couldn't.
nice. That was some aggressive Abare on the super. Gonna take all of his plus frames. Gonna lose it on a backdash.
I don't know.
Here, I'll talk to chat. You just comment.
Yeah, I want to respond to something in chat as well.
I was gonna add that
All right,
I think
Shelly
that,
getting hit with that.
Nice RC into 1-1. Lord Byron adapting the way he needs to.
People can understand multi-lines.
No, you're fine. It's okay to talk. We're here to talk with you guys, so we can. So don't worry. Don't apologize, Astronaut Lord.
It makes it more fun.
Yeah.
we're gonna scream about the match too, but we
Yeah.
want to hear what you guys think as well, and connect with the community. That's why we're doing this.
It's
so.
best at the media time.
well
Yeah, L felt with like a solid 27 frames on both sides. I want to say.
Yeah, Lord Byron pulled it back though.
Yo, Pineberry?
Let's see if Jelly responds.
What? I was gonna say that going back to the training partner idea, like I don't think any of my
That's a
major
lot of-
improvements in Revelator would have happened if I didn't want to just beat Theophrasis Conway.
Hi, that's me.
This other guy on commentary right now, man. If I didn't want to beat him, I don't know.
I'd love to get you two into a tournament and have each other fight.
Whenever you meet a tournament, man, that's rough.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
That's a rough time.
it is.
That's
It
a
really
great
is.
No, I understand that where it's like you have to fight your training partner in tournament, and it's just the roughest time.
We one of the bits of lore between Bash and I is that we competed in a beginners tournament in September of last year, and it was a beginners tournament, so because we were newish, we were new at the time, and we got to the grand finals, and it was the most hype match I'd played to that point. I don't want to spoil it. I'll leave it in the ether. But because we have a danger time. Oh my goodness, Leo is
So because
salivating
you are
right now.
still here wanting to play Rev 2, and you have said those things. I will say this: you're not unique in that. You're not the first one who
Nice.
I've seen act so mad like you do, and say the same things you do. And the thing is like that's kind of the reason people respond at this point like they do when they hear these things, because it's like when you've spent a lot of energy and time really trying to help people with kind of that really negative outset look, and then it's like some fall off, some don't. It just kind of becomes harder and harder to be like, yeah, okay, instead of just deal with it.
Yeah.
But then for the people who do stick it out, definitely we recognize that. So
Jelly is running away with the match as well. This is not looking good for Byron. Gonna dupe
Okay,
you.
but this
Let's
is-
go.
This is gonna lead to the stance. Yeah, stance makes up what's it
Restand.
gonna be. Okay, the dash through.
and that's why I say just
JD.
trying to commit to one direction. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
if you're gonna guess on a backdash or whatever,
Byron
this
is sweating. This is his tournament life
someone
right
with
here.
side swap Oki.
5H.
He just chucked it.
5H vacuuming, ending his tournament run tonight. Sheesh. Jesus, that was a cool match. Great
Yeah, it was
job.
very nice.
Great showing all around. Next up is SBZ and Jostle. Jelly taking it using their L-Felt, abandoning the Bikin.
That Pi versus Soul matchup.
SBZ Jostle. Jelly should have died there without
Daddy
IB. That's a
versus
horrible throw. to
Daddy
gamble
versus
on.
stepson.
It's not that bad, depending on your situation. If you think they're gonna go to, oh yeah, you got it, Bash. If you think they're gonna go to into back turn, right? It's the gamble is do they continue back turn or do they stop and they reset their pressure? right? I'm sure you understand this, Anonymous. I don't need to explain to you. I apologize, but yeah, it's not that bad. I see. Leo can RPS between back turn K and D. He's -3 on hold H. He's minus like 15 if he goes into back turn, I think. It's more. Yeah, I want to say it's more than -3. I
you have to consider the cancel.
5H is 5H if blocked is really minus.
I want to say it's a bit more minus. I'd have to look it up. We'll do that later. But yeah, I don't mean to be like, oh, you're wrong.
Like,
you're very right.
If it's flat out back turn, it's not terrible idea.
Okay, where is SP Jostle? Jostle. Do one SPZ.
I think we're still waiting.
You added Byron.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, SPZ's here. He's chilling with Roth.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. But yeah, I just checked the Eddie bot and it's -3 on block.
Okay.
And then you have to consider that there's also the recovery going into stance, if I remember correctly. Yeah, hit or stance transition starts from frame 27. Stance transition is 11 frames long.
Are you really? So he's not +8 if he doesn't go into it though.
Stance transition is 11 frames long. Last one frame can be canceled into any other action besides.
Stance transition is 11 frames long.
Yeah, so it'd be -14.
Like, there's a gap there if he's transitioning, is the thing.
Yeah, the frame advantage for 5H does not consider him transitioning?
Yeah, so it's 11 frames plus the -3, so it's -14.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just reading what the Eddie bot says.
Okay, we're gonna
honestly, when it comes to Guilty Gear math, I definitely never say it anymore. I'm like, especially if this one, I'm too wrong trying to recall from memory.
Straight from Dust Loop? Okay, then you got it. Never mind. It's -3. We are looking for SPZ and Jostle. However, if they are not up, we can do Red Delta and Super Serious. Let's grab them instead.
I mean, if
Raven is good. Raven is very, very good. Astronaut Lord. There is no character in Exord that's bad to play, but Raven is exceptionally cool in my opinion as a Raven player. He's also he's also like pretty good. Some people would put him as like high tier, but like, yeah,
he's at least top 15 and at best top 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was as well.
Yeah. And tier lists don't exist.
Best easy.
Red, Delta, and Super Serious. Yeah. This is a first to 5. Keep that in mind. Super Serious.
I'm actually tired enough where I can just ignore it.
Wait, no, this is Jelly. Wait, Jelly. Jelly. Get out. Jelly.
Jelly just wants the game. What
just wants the game. It's a best of 5 first. Yeah, it's a best of 5.
-3 or -7 if I beat, and that's not counting transition. So
okay, so -14. 2, 3, 4, 5.
This game is not tournament, but
no. I left.
You left? Okay.
Yeah, I want to be very clear for Delta. It is a best of 5 or first 2, 3. Done. Boom, boom. We need Super Serious. Are they in the room?
There he is.
Okay, now I'm gonna. I really want to kick Jelly. Please.
Do it.
Please.
Jelly.
Stop. Okay, there we go. Great.
They left it. Okay.
All right, Jelly. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating. Let me quickly move this.
No nonsense, Theo.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we gotta run our game.
Yeah, we got Super Serious schedule. Me too.
We got a Super Serious schedule that features Super Serious.
Yeah, that's us in the Exor Discord. Hey, I'm waving, but there's a computer screen between us.
Virtually waving.
Nice approach going down.
If you were telepathic, you would know that I'm waving.
Come on, just be telepathic, Lamau.
If you can get through the void that is my head right now, much like this Ramlethal player.
Oh, hey Ren, I didn't see your message.
Back to keep it safe.
Hey Ren, how are you doing? It's good to see you.
And Renho.
Nice gold burst, effective. It worked. Gonna use that PRC.
Whether it's in chat or in tournament. Ooh, nice blocks.
Renho's another player that I've learned a lot from fighting.
Ooh,
very nice person. Like low key kind of goated when it comes to socializing. Anyways.
Cross Sprout. Renho is he's gonna beat your ass in whatever amount of delay, and then it's like you can't really be mad about it because he definitely just beat your ass.
Nice conversion.
Oh
Super
no!
serious.
Drops at the very end, right as we get the commentators cursing him.
Yeah, looking to steal the round.
Yo,
Nice.
but card YRC kind of good.
Just a bit. Pretty good. Wait, what'd you do? You were based.
Yes, space.
Yeah,
No ASCII here.
That's what you did.
You know, I tried to explain based a long time ago to my friend. This was like early on in when based, before it became popular. I did like it just come
Like
out.
2013, 2014 kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like I could not do it correctly, like for my friend. He just didn't understand that like people are actually saying this. I'm like, I tried to be like, you know, it's like, it's when you're like the best or the pinnacle at something. Yeah. He's like, why would they say that? It's just like you're based.
Yeah.
It's like you're the foundation. You know
So
what I mean?
the first time I ever heard the word based was when somebody was describing waffle fries. And I've never forgotten that. They're like, yo,
waffle fries are pretty based, honestly.
Yeah, it's because this person at my university like was running for like student president, and his entire platform was that he was going to add waffle fries to the menu. He won, but that was the only thing on his platform.
Man grab. Ooh, this is looking like a ram ranch. Ram ranch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
France? Nope, we're going for a mix-up. Okay. Okay, but now it's trans time. But now it's trans time.
There it is.
It's too late, Delta!
Didn't have the requisite swords and didn't recognize in time. Hard to say. Bit rusty.
Red Delta taking the first round.
From the, I was putting the loudest.
I will say my it is raining and thundering like no tomorrow. So if for some reason my stream dies, I blame that.
So I was in downtown Sacramento and like last week, and I see a bike gang, and I'm talking about like a bicycle. They're on bicycles. One's like got these fucking like speakers on it, and they're all lit up, and they're running, they're driving, they're just riding around the neighborhood blasting like incredibly Zoomer music. I wouldn't know how to, you know what I mean, to call it beyond that. And it's just like I was so amazed by, you know what I mean? I was like, I've never seen an actual bicycle gang before. That was all of your life bar. Where'd it go?
Yeah, that's the trans 4P, 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 4P.
That shit's wrist breaking.
It's really cool. I love that combo. It's probably one of my favorite combos in the game. If they somehow just like retroactively deleted Zelda from the game, I'd probably be a RAM player.
Yeah. The one hard,
nice command, bro.
I actually wanted to play Ramlethal because I love her design, but when you put two sets of buttons on the same button, I'm out. I was like, nope. I'm not gonna bother like checking strings, and then I like the other buttons just are really fucking weird.
I see.
Like you mean like having like different S's depending on whether or not the sword is there?
Ooh, tries to bait it out, but a little bit.
Yo.
I love her jumping D. I don't know why. It's like one of my favorite normals in the game.
That thing's broken.
She's just gonna punch you with her whole dress, and it's gonna lead into 1 billion damage.
We have some. We have some commiseration. Oh my goodness, danger time. Nice mortal counter. Super serious. You're so close. Oh, just one
tried
hit.
To wait to parry, but
that's
like,
no.
And he takes it from the danger time.
Yo, Norfolk,
and all from a dropped combo.
Well, shit. You guys are. We have some connections happening. People from Virginia. I used to live in Charlottesville. That's much further than where you guys are from, or you live outside. It was like an hour in one direction, but that was the closest town. Nice air throw.
Danger time it's an okay mechanic. It's all right.
Yeah. I live
like
on
at
the
this
moon,
point in the game,
classic.
it's just danger time. Like that's not what swayed them around necessarily, right? Like super serious dropped the combo, and then overextended going in. And yeah, that led to danger time on the clash. Ooh, God, this ram combo. Damn. Oh, but doesn't matter. You got 5P'd anyway. I hate 5P anti-air.
Yeah, there's something that,
that's
like, even though it's the right choice, like, for the RAM player to do it, it just feels bad when you know, like, they're just waiting for that slight gap in your airstring to just tap you once.
Yeah.
The right button.
Yeah.
I think most characters would be like trying to 6P, but RAM doesn't have that option also though. So when you do get hit by the 5P, the fact is that like it leads into a full combo into Oki generally, And that's what the most frustrating thing is like the reward for fucking up versus 5P is death.
Yeah, and it's 5P. Yo, the throw? Okay, this is going to be pretty rough to block, but YRC counter's going to get him out, at least temporarily.
Like the reward on air hit is just entirely different.
I really like the trend recently I'm seeing from a lot of RAM players, like, to, I think Delta's always done this, so this isn't really so much a commentary on Delta, but on just the RAM players we're seeing in tournament, to consistently go for resets with 2D knockdown instead of trying to do, like, the most damage they can get off of 5D.
Yeah.
Like, consistently they're, like, looping really rough, like, 2D into sword set situations.
So that was Red Delta winning it. I think I forgot to update everything. How do your people pronounce water? Water.
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 No, if you ask me that, I'm just gonna do the American Dad joke. So whatever.
Yeah. Water.
Water.
It's a first to 3. That was only 2.
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
Rico pronounces it agua.
Water.
No, I'm not from. I'm not from PA or.
I say it water.
That was 2. You won 2, Red Delta. You lost 1, I think, right?
Oh.
Yeah, super serious. Wait, what? I'm confused. I was check the replays. There's no. Wait.
I'll watch.
Wasn't it 3 out of 5?
Yeah. Super serious. That was a best of super serious. That was a best. So I was supposed to.
Yeah, you're still in there, bud. No one knows.
I mean, best of 5. Best of 5. Huh.
I'm watching the replay. It looks like, yeah, that was Delta taking the second game after going up 1 to start. The Super Series took 1. Then
yeah. So yeah. So it's 2-1 Red Delta, and so yeah, that was 3-0.
I don't think. Let me double check the one that you said Super Series won.
He didn't win a game. Oh, am I insane? Okay.
Yes, you are. You gave Super Serious a point when he lost.
Okay, my bad. My bad. Thank you, everyone. To oopsies. I'm checking. I have.
Super Serious is like, thanks. I know it was.
Yeah, sorry.
Super Serious still was in it.
1-1, my bad.
And we'll have
scalding. Like, you get 3-0'd, and Theo's like, I'm supposed to be a 3 out of 5. What is that? And then you got to think.
That's so mean. That's so mean of me. Oh my god. In my defense, I drank 36 ounces of pure black coffee before the stream. I do not apologize.
Yeah, he did rob a game from him.
I do not apologize. You guys don't understand. I am zonked out of my mind right now. Anyways, SVZ and Joss.
One thing, right, too, is like it's really easy to feel robbed by Rams somehow because it's just like no. And
she just does a lot of damage. I could just say
she does a lot of damage.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice of vodka. There's no.
Now it's like we can just do the guilty gear button. Guilty gear.
As we wait for Jostle to join the room, we see Roth chilling on a cab. What a legend!
I know that Raven players just tend to be squawking. And sometimes we're gonna be like, yeah, we're nice, you little bitch. We're nice.
Wait a minute.
He's on his homework.
Wait a second. I didn't agree to
the moment.
What did you see? Like, you do it under the breath, like I'm squawking, and then you're like,
losers quarters.
Do it for Jodie Foster.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
You gotta shoot the president. What?
Gotta shoot the president. Just and Chip.
Oh man, that's a throwback.
Yeah, no, but and then it like camera pans out. You're playing against a Chip player, and you cock a gun. You're like, I gotta do it.
I gotta throw it in. I gotta win neutral. I gotta do it.
Okay. It's so Happy Chaos literally has a scene where he's pointing guns at Chip and shit, and they're chasing him in the car. Like Chip's running along the highway, and Happy Chaos is in the car pointing guns. Yeah. So there we go. He's got to shoot the president.
Okay, now we're gonna go back to the match for a second and see that Jostle's 100 meter, and now he's being stunned.
He's stunned.
He needs to dragon install. There's no other out, and by out I mean he's dead.
There isn't an out. It doesn't exist.
Let me quickly do this switch, and then I'm about to move SBZ.
Yeah, that's a lot of counter hits like that.
Yeah, SVZ had like the entire stun duration to just walk him to the corner and think about what's the most optimal combo in this situation. What are my resources? What are his resources? What's it gonna do?
2H, this pressure. Jostle, Jostle really respecting it. That pressure was kind of fake, not bad, but it was like fake. And Jostle really respected that.
I do agree with the decision to go for like the tick throw early on and just check their awareness of it.
Fafnir backdash Fafnir, the classic Soul pressure.
Like how willing are they
Look at this wrist.
Dash on Soul, right?
It's gonna be Fafnir again. There it is. Yep. SBZ read it, jumped out.
I like Kai, and if that means I like white bread, and okay, you know what? I like white bread. I can't get on board with room temperature water. Come on, Kai players.
Kai players. Like yeah.
So if Kai didn't like some spice, like he wouldn't have Dizzy in his life. I'm just gonna say that.
Don't French people drink like room temperature water? Because
look, Kai is a lady on the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Absolutely, no problem, no doubts on my mind.
I'm sorry, Theo. I don't mean
well, you don't apologize to me.
Cutting you off with these comments.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just watching. I'm watching these people getting this character get manhandled.
Oh my gosh!
We're brawling on screen, and I'm just tossing out one-liners. Oh no, burst for you!
I like that. That was so like representative of that match. It's just like how much risk Jostle could build with Fafnir. And at the end of that match, when it was all even, Jostle was like, you know what's Oki?
What happened?
I'm gonna regret saying yes.
In the dark of the night, that's up to you two.
Wait, who won?
I mean, if you got a prehensile tail and you're, the wife, something's probably happened.
Who won? Who won that match? Can we?
SBZ.
Okay, thank you. I just
the
nice blitz.
There is no escape. Okay, tech's out. No JD for you. Doesn't make much of the situation. Too respectful. And the burst immediately gets baited. That's about the third time, I want to say. And Jostle getting on those emotional bursts.
SBZ really in Jostle's head, getting all those counter hits into stun. My God.
Yeah, Jostle wants out, and SBZ is just consistently trapping him really well.
Jostle is hell. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the 80s power metal band Helloween, but he's playing their song I Want Out so many times right now. Nice.
Almost got under though.
Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance.
I will open this picture. I will open this picture, Delta, after the match, and maybe share it with the stream. Maybe.
And even no. Oh, that's really regrettable right there. He spent all that meter to go at the conversion and still...
Nice 5P anti-air. Jostle was getting manhandled.
Oh, the blitz
okay. All right, you're feeling yourself a little bit too much there, SPZ. Come on, we know what that looked like. We know what that looks like.
Jostle's patience.
Oh my God!
The thing is, in my games, like, fuck it. So I haven't played forever, right? And it's like I at least did run up blitz to try to end out the round like 2 times.
Glide blitz. Also, thank you for the follow, Astronaut Lord. I don't have good comeback.
Jostle's staying alive.
Yeah. I don't have the notifications on for the sake of the tournament VOD, so it's not like bothersome for people rewatching this.
There we go. See.
Thank you.
Like didn't challenge, unwilling to challenge now. Yo, TP clash.
Goodness.
No way, man.
No. Okay, not necessarily. Okay, gets him out. But you're not gonna get first back.
A Barre God.
No.
Okay. Not a terrible look. Not a terrible look.
Let's see where SPZ is going.
Actually, there was more beneficial because he took the combo into like kind of an non-beneficial reset situation.
Nice pace. Oh, he catches the backdash. I thought he was gonna be like, oh, that's definitely SBZ, but Jostle is so close to bringing this back into making this a 1-1 situation.
Yeah, but SBZ.
Plus 11. Oh,
my God! And the hits are piling up.
Nice.
The button for me to open the scoreboard.
Mark that down.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Yeah.
The button for me to hit the scoreboard is right next to the end stream button, which is hilarious and terrifying. It's just like right next to each other.
You gotta move them.
Nah, I'm good.
I gotta be nicer about my reminders. Like you're so kindly nice to me. It's just like bringing the score up to 1-1.
It's fine. It's fine. I messed up, but I appreciate the trying to communicate that to me. I'm
trying to help. I'm just saying, if you call someone out for trying, You know, that was supposed to be a 3, or you know.
Yeah. That was so mean of me. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna live that down. Please, let's delete the VOD. Delete the VOD quickly.
Oh no! He tries to throw, but it... Ooh.
6H.
All right, don't let it tilt you. Don't let it tilt you.
What's for breakfast? What's it gonna be?
Block builds that meter, dead angle, beautiful look. I love it.
Oh, I like
it. Jostle.
Keeping him in the corner.
Oh, was it? That was a missed IB.
High supremacy continues.
I know what not blocking actually looks like. He's just like, you're trying to block. Ooh, the conversion missed.
Oh, what a combo! I've never seen that roll before. I don't think. Nice throw.
Yeah, that mad screen conversion pretty hard to get.
Powerful, painful hit and goes straight into Dust Loop.
Burst
Good
out,
awareness on when to burst. Bursting in Soul is like a bit of a knowledge to it. But yeah.
Ooh, and the 5H catches the recovery of, or the JH catches the recovery of 5H.
Yeah, no, this is these two players have met before a lot in NXV. Phantom Rook, you were in sign up for bracket. I'm sorry that you had to, something came up. I hope you get to join us some other week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We get that conversion. Uh-oh. Burst come back? Yeah, not gonna kill. Gold burst? Nope.
Oh my goodness, Jostle is so close.
This is gonna be it. This is for the set. Both players primed to take it and move on in the tournament.
Both of them starting with really cautious round starts.
Wow, that 5P
burst
hit
on
something
deck
from a mile away.
SBZ using it immediately, maybe might get it back if this match goes pretty far.
And the Green Sever anti-air putting in dividends. But
I am enraptured. I just drop is big. I couldn't have said it better.
Oh no, and it goes late. It's so active that it
counter hit fast.
No in full frames for you. Okay, drops the Dust Loop.
What's the mix? It's quiet.
50 meter on both sides. You gotta spend an RC to keep it safe. Your mix-up was Dust and it gets blocked. Soul's got 75 meter to work with. Keep blocking. Jesus. You got a grip of risk. You could die right here. No.
Oh no. Okay, but it's still looking pretty good for Jostle. Gonna be able to punish the
100 meter.
Wasn't ready for it.
Dragon install, you coward.
Oh, this is
Dragon install.
Do not Dragon install, but maybe think about it.
No, he could have Dragon installed and then supered, and that would have maybe tricked him out.
Oh,
yeah,
this is scary.
He had to...
Oh, one more hit! If he's to block another FT!
He doesn't do it!
FT!
He got an FT!
That's freaking! No! He got an FT!
Did it stutter there for anyone else?
No, not for me. It was smooth.
I'm gonna make sure to run this on high priority.
Died with a stick of butter.
You got an FT! You just have to! Oh, I hate that! I hate that so much!
Jostle beating SBZ. Jelly versus Jostle is up now. So
I think SBZ I think SBZ has won the past couple
times. That was the first time Jostle's won.
Yeah.
So Bears once said this thing that always struck with me, because Bears is a very strong chip player, and it hasn't been on the scene for a long time, but we still regard him as, you know,
goated.
One of the strongest players. Yeah, just, you know, Bear says something, you fucking listen. You just do. And and the thing is, like, he'll say it in this very stern voice, and you can be real easy to, like, take it somehow, right? Like, the wrong way. The thing is like, he's just actually just being really...
Victim of
like,
the long man. Indeed.
Anyway, what I wanted to say is Bears in NorCal dogfights would routinely just lose to Demendo in the finals, right? And occasionally he'd win, and he'd be like, you know, when you have a training partner, you have someone you repeatedly lose to. Every time you lose, you get a ticket. And when you get enough tickets, you get to cash in for your prize, which is like, you get a win there, right, at some point. And then that's just how it is. You don't necessarily start winning then, but you just keep getting those tickets.
So we have Jelly versus Jostle. I'm gonna turn. Let me.
Alright, early pressure from Jelly. I'm gonna take him to the corner, knock him down. What's the Oki? Delayed Pineberry throw from the air. I'm not dealing with that, Jostle says.
I don't. Oh, goodness.
Ooh, rolls through into the shotgun. Uncertain if that's exactly what he wanted, but
ooh, blocks
ready
the burst.
That's the combo. Get airs thrown for his
Troubles.
All right, 25 meter.
Brain.
And no burst back or no blitz backs from Jostle today. Really, I noticed. Wants to spend his meter on other things. Can't argue with that really when you don't want to lose the RPS war.
Huh. Where does this evolve to?
Early // counter hit. All right, go to the corner. Ooh, get blown up. I hate that getting blown up for Alpha could be more beneficial to her than detrimental.
Yeah, I mean, people just say lab against it, but it's so sporadic and hard to like predict and reasonably.
Yeah, I wish there was a better way to. They found a better way to code for like if Elf gets hit while holding grenade, then grenade is level 4 instead of just like the cooking. Aspect, right?
Yeah. I wish it was like literally just popped her up twice as high and like hard, like just gave you an RC or something.
I will say, from full screen, there's a real common situation where Elfelt will try to like jump up ID back Pineberry, and if you're Raven, you can needle wire C. The needle will blow her up, and then you can convert.
That's funny.
And when doing that from full screen as Raven, it just feels so satisfying, right? Like, haha, you silly. You silly, you thought you were safe.
Yeah, I noticed that is a better solution than what is currently here. Did you know? Oh.
Knock into the corner. Hold this Oki.
This is a painful situation. I do not want to be jostled right now. Just getting hit everywhere. Painful.
Interesting. Alright, 75 meter to work with, though. Could make something happen. Ooh, good block on the JDYRC. Gonna take him to the other side. What's the look? Backdash on the Fafnir. Good. Alright, side switch, 5P. Oh, no, but doesn't finish it out. But that 6H will close out the round.
I hate this strawberry shortcake looking motherfucker. That's all I can think of. Astronaut Lord. No, Elfelt. I don't mind.
It is actually berry pine.
Yeah, it actually is. Actually, I want to like open the pause menu, but that would make the game not as fun for everyone else. But it is berry pine, not pine berry. It's like a common misconception. Yeah, it is. Oh, and
yeah, it is.
Okay, I gotta do it. I gotta do 100%. I gotta do it. Yeah, berry pine.
No, not yet.
Too late. I did it.
No. Come on. No. Go back.
Go back to berry pine.
All right. No, I'll not that. All right. Fafnir gets thrown. I'll comment for everyone else. All right, shotgun in the corner. What's the look? Gonna hold this stick of butter. Spend it. Spend that. Meter.
You have meter. You gotta spend it. You're just gonna die with a stick. Let's go.
DP. All right, that's what the look is.
What is that conversion?
Will it kill?
What? No. Clip it.
All right, Deva on deck. You know what to do.
What?
My goodness. That was fucking crazy.
What?
All those times we called for Jostle to Dragon install.
Jesus. And then he pulled out the touch of... What the fuck? That was so cool. Like, the RC into the Kurikaro into the 5H? No, the 5K? The Black Hedgehog has gathered his strength.
Alright, you got that Dragon installed.
I'm sorry. I'm like riding that high.
In the corner now.
That was so sick.
First comes through. Ooh, JDYRC. Not a bad look, though, because not in the corner.
Nice air throw.
Not meter convert. One more chance. Doesn't block. One more chance.
Tyrant Rave. That
hits. All right, wake up.
Fafnir. Ooh. If you can get the conversion.
There it is. Yeah, deading. Oh,
that's unfortunate. That is so Jelly's game. Jelly winning 2-0. Okay, that's it.
The awareness.
That might have been my favorite moment so far. That was such
Jelly's awareness for when to go for a full screen rifle
is insane.
Yeah, it's like okay, it's definitely like when you've felt that knockdown before.
Yeah,
right. Okay. You're like, okay, I know what I can do right here.
Jelly playing super serious right now. It's gonna be our next match is losers finals, so it is a best of 5, first 2, 3. There we go. I feel like I'm just making it more confusing by saying both of them.
There's no way to. Yeah, it definitely is.
Okay.
Best of 5, first to 3. Best
Which
of
one
2,
is it?
plus 1.
It's the same. Best of 5 is what I'll stick with. Super Serious versus Jelly. Feel free to get on whatever one you want. That was sick, though. Oh God, Jostle. I wanted to see another round.
Yeah.
With 3 games, you have to win 3 games. Jostle, please get off the cab. Please do not play Roth Jelly. I feel like I'm hurting cats. I feel like I'm hurting. It's like
over here.
Okay, let's just move. Let's just move.
No.
Jostle.
Come on. Not you, Roth.
Roth, get over here.
No, Adapt. Get on Cab D.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's just I guess.
Hate you all. Kill the president.
And Jelly is not even. Hurting cats.
Do it for Jodie Foster.
Do it for Jodie Foster.
Just pull the trigger, kid. Strong.
Yo, that's the shadows talking there. Blame it on the Zato player. Ground start. TD gets jumped and early pressure for Elf out. Close slash training.
Oh.
How do you think the assassin skill didn't start? I gave my eyes for Jodie Foster.
This is a real big lead for Jelly right now.
GameStop trading.
100 meter.
Absolutely.
Pineberry gonna overhead.
Yo, Game Stonks.
GME to the moon.
We're taking you to the
Diamond
Supreme Court.
hands.
What is the GameStop?
Lots of meter on both sides. We're gonna see some craziness soon.
Who let the
just absolutely DA. Did not want to deal with Super Serious pressure on wake up with all those scrolls
gets
midstream.
shot. I will
Supreme Court be like, who gave power to the people? Power to the player. IB. Nice
That's what you want to do. Nice OTG setup. Yeah, Anodis, you saw it too. Force.
Right.
Yeah, that was sick.
Meter.
It reminds me of lots of like Johnny strings.
Jelly with pension pulse advantage.
Yeah, well,
comes out.
Where Johnny will
On deck.
intentionally take the OTG to force you into a bad situation, blocking shit.
Bit too far away for that big ass bounce.
Yeah, IB against shotgun is very important.
And without the scroll there, I don't think he can convert.
Maybe like a really tight super jump, but like
yeah, definitely would have had to been ready for it.
Answer players or Game Informer subscription owners.
I actually own a Game Informer subscription. It's the only thing I I don't pay them for their power rewards, even though I should because they give me one. Right. But one day in the early morning and in my delirium, I was like, you know what? I miss owning game magazines, and I should support the only one remaining. And so
I am.
And my reward was getting shot in the head like Super Serious here.
Jelly taking the first round. Yeah.
Zelda magazine, nice.
If I was in a more stable position in life, I would consider subscribing to a magazine of some kind. But the idea of owning physical things is outside of my purview, and the anxiety of being unable to potentially
do what's best for the community.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Moving on. This round's looking like a Super Serious round. The answer was do damage.
Speaking of which, this is gonna do a lot. Maybe kill. Yeah.
All right. 23 seconds off the clock, and we're going to round 2. Answer JD, kind of good, but you're also wow, that was a 2H anti-air.
What an angle that I think like a vector that Elfelt had in regards to her momentum. She like just flew across the screen. I didn't expect that.
6P.
Really solid.
That's the Valentine Classic, man. They all squirrel in the
IAD Pineberry Pole.
Really good fucking normals.
Yeah, and IAD Pineberry Pole for that art.
Not as good as they used to be, but still.
Woo! Going up high.
All right, everything's looking super serious, but you got 5th meter, and you tried to. Oh, that was a burst bait. That was burst call out.
If Jelly like pulls this back, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll
hunt
a raccoon.
Good for that though.
Right, and this is all he needs to run it back. Grenade doesn't block the overhead. All right. Didn't want to convert.
Oh no!
Nice low check. Okay.
Almost air throws. Almost air throws. Nice. Oh, misses the OTG.
Nice.
What a what a round.
What an interaction Super Serious forced with the way he kind of dealt with that Mii situation. Oh, that was so good.
Right,
Panic burst. Jelly Gaming.
I mean, it's hard to say, right? Like you. If you don't do it, you think you're dead. At that point, is it necessarily a panic burst? It's hard to say. It feels like it, right? But he was definitely one more hit away from it.
Nice.
I think his idea is like there wasn't exactly a threat that had to be bursted right there on the screen in front of him. It's just like he didn't want to deal with the situation and get hit, which is fair.
Nice throw.
Well,
very good picking.
It was out of fear.
Yeah.
It was
lots of damage off of that too.
Okay, maybe I misread. Maybe I misunderstood what happened with burst then.
Successful backdash. That's going to be important.
Oh yeah, that's just my read on the situation. But this is still looking pretty good for Jelly.
I mean like I thought he had a conversion going on and he burst in the combo.
Nice blitz.
Backdash gets.
Okay, gonna get caught.
Oh, that was hot. That was hot.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna? You're gonna backdash? All right, 6H. Yeah, we all see it. We all see it.
Conway liked that. Theo Frastus liked that. Good job. That's a lot of damage. Jesus.
That's a lot of damage.
Oni guy,
Oni dead.
Yo, Elf.
Oni die.
Super serious out here hearing Jelly's plan to shoot the president and saying, nope, you got to get past security first.
Answer should have been instead of Giovanna. Don't at me. Anyways, moving on.
Is Giovanna even a gear character?
Shut up.
She just looks like
that is not worth it. That is not a conversation worth having. That's not a conversation worth having.
You're right. That's not a good conversation. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you don't need to apologize. It's fine.
Oh my god!
I brought it up.
The throw mash, I think, turned into a gun.
Oh no! Here we go. 5H. You got the shotgun, lots of risk, and then pump up that damage.
The people is Elfos the one fighting for risk. I don't know about that.
Oh, that risk really brought that damage up.
I was thinking literally about design, but moving on.
Yeah, let's yeah. Ooh. Lots of scrolls out right now. Answer happy.
All over the place.
Capitalizing. Jetting off in the other direction.
Grab reset that paid off a few times, but wrong vectors.
Answer needs a move that's called like hasty connection or something. Like where he like really moves really far really fast, and it's like catching a connecting flight or something.
He's got Resho.
Yeah.
Which can be sort of used for movement like that if it doesn't connect. It's super fast.
Misses the anti-air command grab.
Would you say that he's Reshoing to his gate?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly. You see, we got there.
Oh,
we got
what?
There.
Oh, what?
It was unfortunate.
Ow!
Ducks under the 5H.
How did the command grab whiff on the blitz?
Nice.
He was right there, and it was
nice
the right
patience.
choice to deal with blitz.
I'm really confused about that, but here we are.
Isn't able to convert off the counter hit. Vital Express is minus.
You thought I wouldn't hit a button?
Oh,
no! Pineberry for touch! Pineberry, go forth and hold down the neutral.
2-1. Red Delta is sitting pretty in grand finals, waiting for the winner of this match.
Just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling, but that's our...
Round start Resho.
I like the initiative.
I got places to be. 5H trading with grenade throw.
Super Serious is so aspirational, like the way he plays. Oh, it's great. Anyways.
Yeah, he definitely wants, and he goes for it.
Yeah.
And that's where he finds his success a lot of the time, right? It's like, he just keeps pushing forward.
Yeah, playing against him is like so exhausting. Because he just keeps going.
Yeah, it's like if you give him the advantage and pressure and a start, it's really hard to get him stopped. Unless you lock him down in the corner.
Yeah.
Simple shotgun pressure. Going to be doing a lot of chip. Good barre on the dash back in. That's what you got to do.
From so far away, and this will kill.
I really want to point out the barre on the dash back in. That's like really fundamental Guilty Gear moment where someone is like dashing in or IADing. And that's how you stop it. You do something aggressive. You do something aggressive in that moment, and that was really good, like fundamental awareness. Just simple stuff, but important.
For me, I'd be backdash throwing, but that's what I've been ingrained in, right? That's like personally, I would just be hitting
that's
that.
A lot of damage.
So for me to be like backdash 5P is like, oh,
that's a lot of chip. I do not want to be super serious. You can't take another hit off of this. No perfect.
50 meter.
Oh,
and
Jelly's able to take
falling jump heavy.
This is Super Serious's tournament life right now.
I use a hitbox, Astro.
Yeah, I use keyboard.
I'll start 5H.
Keyboard gang, let's go.
Do you jump with spacebar?
I jump with right control. key. Don't worry. Like, my keys are messed up.
Conway plays hitbox layup on lefty, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I use right hand movement.
Oh.
Yeah. So
okay.
yeah, it's a bit. You gotta
make your own.
It's a bit wacky. I had to edit my computer's registry so that I could properly play Xrd.
Yeah.
Because there's some. It's
amazing. Yeah. And the low profiles catches that he doesn't fully convert.
Sorry, wrong.
Good blocks.
Yeah, this defense.
Holding out through all this pressure, but that's a lot of risk on the deck, and you're still in the corner. There it is, dead angle.
Nice dead angle. A lot of risk though. Could be anyone's
Jelly
game. Really.
backing off. Wants to keep the advantage. Doesn't have the life lead, so yeah. Ooh, and these close slashes.
Oh, catching out the parry. The grenade explosion.
That's a chance.
Please, super serious.
Oh,
man, if Super Serious had turned it around when the berry punches exploded, Alpha, I would have lost my
Roman cancel is actually a gas pedal. If you play with like an actual setup, that's amazing. Like an actual whatever. That was sick. That was sick. Yeah, that was sick.
All right,
we have
now
Jelly and
that happened. Astro, you play with your. Wait, can we, Astro, please go into detail about how you. So you.
Wait, we should talk about that later because right now we have amazing. We have an amazing grand final of Jelly and Red Delta. I'm trolling.
This is true machine learning.
Yeah. What? So feel free to start whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah. No, I know, Astro.
Yeah.
Tell me all about. Yo, my friend got this actual driving chair setup with the driving wheel, and we're gonna try to build him a setup that he can put the clutch onto.
I have a friend who plays fighting games, and he legitimately has one hand, and so he has a pedal he uses for some actions.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's
cool.
Yeah.
I know it's possible. It's just generally, it's you have to be in that sort of situation to.
I think it's
that's the only controller I had.
Yeah, it's like a lighting pedal that you get for performances. That's just a button you can quickly press on, and he has one, and he's connected. He's wired up to his fight stick.
If you think about it, the only difference between these two is Ram doesn't wear pants.
Yeah. That's a moment. Oh God. Oh, you're not wrong. Oh no. Except all the mechanical
and I'm but I'm okay, which Valentine is which? And I'm okay, well, one has stockings on, one has boots.
Well, Alpha doesn't wear pants. He wears a skirt and then socks that just go up all the way to her thighs.
But they're really big socks, though.
I can't. How would you put those on? I can't imagine.
I mean, they're very.
They have belts on them. They have belts on them.
They're both in an aesthetic choice, and actually they're just warm.
Very slowly or with help.
What you should never do is wear stockings and arm stockings. Oh my God!
But also, her socks, her socks are part of her shoes. There's no difference.
Weird.
There is there is.
No. Fur-lined boots.
She's wearing some kind of Chinese thing.
I don't see any difference. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, let's just.
There's black.
Okay, backdash.
I don't see it.
Destroy the Ramlethal.
Destroy. Yes. On a related note,
turns out guns do win versus giant swords. So if you've ever doubted it in the RPGs, Guilty Gear has corrected that.
Gun beat sword.
Turns out that shooting is pretty good.
Ooh, the Abari!
We're out?
Let's go.
I don't know about the meter conversion, but gonna take him to the other side. Whatever. It's all Jelly.
Jelly, he is.
Boom.
I'm gonna say this once and then never again. Jelly toasted Red Delta because Jelly on toast, and then I'm just gonna. We're gonna move on. Nice.
I am on the side of everyone. Honest. I actually see one of my regular training partners was an Elfelt, but I actually don't really mind her.
Crowd goes wild.
So a fun fact for the people at home is Red Delta is one of our better players. Actually hasn't shown up for a couple of weeks, but I haven't played Red Delta in a very long time. And between two of the games while we're waiting for a player, I played a set with Red Delta. And you probably didn't notice because that's how quick Red Delta kills me.
Oh yeah, I mean you have to really use a lot of brain power to fight Delta, and I really enjoy fighting Delta and asking him for games like when I want to warm up for something, because I know it's like if I can't, it's like if I need to just try as hard as I can to reach past this barrier, and he's gonna draw that out, right? Because it's like he's gonna put you in the corner and he's got all these setups on you, and it's like that's what you need. You're like, fuck, I got to deal with all this bullshit. All right, let's go.
You got to keep up. You got to keep up. That's a thing in Guilty Gear that I feel like has been really gratifying for me as like a beginner to intermediate player, is like finding people like Delta and like some of the people who consistently win our tournaments but are in Steam Netplay a lot, and seeing if I can like not take games but like keep up with them.
And he whips and gets the grab. Yeah, and I think that's one thing, is just like if you show someone that you're willing to play and not just like, if you're just willing to play, right, and you're trying to learn, it's like we'll play, sure, like it's not, as long as you realize that we're not like just memeing on you and all that shit, or even if we are, it's like it's things that you need to learn to deal with, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
Like this jump DYRC,
and most people are pretty reasonable about it too, which is nice.
Yeah, I bring it up like partially because we have a lot of new faces in chat. Like, don't be afraid to like see these players you're watching a tournament right now, and just like if you see them around, just set them up for games.
Yeah,
it's like Delta is actually just the grumpy old cat, where it's like he wants to be around, but he's like,
I feel like
he's like making the faces.
While I like low-key think that's a bit true, I think we should be careful of tracking people, being, like telling people how they are, and it like
Delta is a wonderful person and one of my best friends. So,
aw, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to destroy that thought.
No, I'm watching these two battle for the corner here.
Yeah, I was silent because I was just processing what's even happening right now.
Delta,
there's so many good blocks from Jelly.
Delta empowered by my toxicity.
One second, I gotta tell Renho that
there was an album by System of a Down named Toxicity that I really loved when I was a teen, and I wonder if I would still enjoy as much now.
I'm familiar with that album. I haven't listened to it I haven't listened to it at all in a very long time. But yeah. Got the February 14th finals.
I think of the ones that I really like, Toxicity is probably the one that I'm most likely to like still really enjoy.
I see.
Lots of Valentines.
Now I want to talk about music, but I don't have...
Guilty Gear, definitely, a lot of music involved with it.
A lot of people are really...
that you burst there?
Oh, that's
all
rough.
Right.
I would have bursted. I was scared. And I'm watching. Like,
yeah, nice, simple
just
conversion.
Jumps out, respect.
Takes the counter hit and gets and able to get the win off.
And there's no reason to not just hold up in that situation for Delta.
Delta is in fact gaming, as Deba has astutely pointed out.
Yeah,
and counter hit conversion. That's a puddle setup.
Air to air, JD.
Let's go.
Say you got a big ass air button. Well, so do I.
Oh, what the heck?
Reset.
Nice reset.
We're playing Skullgirls out here.
Dead angle.
No
shit. Burst back on Zek. Gonna spend the RC.
This is probably gonna. Nope, not quite.
All right, and Jelly, no fear this time.
Air throw. Trying to get the momentum back. Fighting hard.
Tried to. Yeah, that was an attempt to call out the jump out, I think.
Ooh, JD.
YRC, 6P from a mile away. Gonna knock him down. Hold Yoki, 25 meter on deck. Command grab.
Jelly gaming. Jelly gaming. Jelly is gaming. Jelly is in fact gaming.
Jelly has gamed.
Oh, gamed his last game. Red Delta is coming back 2-1 at the moment. Jelly is
The turbo got stuck. One more. All right, early burst.
Yeah.
Good look for Delta. Early bursts from both Valentines.
Delta winning the engagement in the scramble. Gonna take this all the way to the corner. 11 feet. We're gonna go
meter on deck
20.
for both players.
15, 16, 17, 18. Bonk. Reset. Skullgirls. Hype. Sorry, I'm just yelling words at the screen.
Burst might actually make it back.
Oh my god. I mean, it's Ramethal. You're gonna burst.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right? Nope. Oh. And just a big enough hit.
Red Delta on tournament point. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm Rusty Delta.
2S and Ray!
Give him the Rusty Venture.
The 2S rather, man. Okay, good look for Jelly. Needs it. Nope. Unfortunately, Redelta's is going to get out of the corner, but still pressure going. Knockdown. Other corner. Fine, we'll take it. No problem.
Jelly recognizing the willingness of Delta to jump out of. Oh wow! Okay.
Avoids the missile. RPG, more like RP. Fuck you.
Why is Ram's overhead plus? I wonder.
I don't know.
Fucking too much inspiration from Tekken.
Ooh. Oh, the side swap. Jelly is gaming. Jelly is gaming. Nice throw. This is your last. This is your
dead angle.
Block.
Got baited. All right, backdash. Oh wow! Then the readiness, the backdash right there. Ooh, I love it.
Oh, this neutral.
We're Guilty Gear. We're gaming.
We're gaming. Oh, 4P. Just a 2 more hits. The burst.
Just shot him. No! Hit scan.
You got me kidding me.
The sword just. Oh my goodness. 1-1.
Jelly's still alive. Jelly's still alive.
Jelly says, "I will continue gaming if it is the last thing I do."
Me want game. Me game.
Me game. Jelly game. Pineberry, what's
Pressure.
The reset? Powerful stuff. Nice backdash to get it out.
And the explosion. Gonna take him to the other side.
That's gonna be a good on a carry.
These. Ooh, in the early drop.
+3.
Up for sword pressure.
Minus.
Avoid giving him too much burst or meter.
That's a good conversion. Puddles.
What a conversion.
Ooh, and Jelly's got one more chance, and Delta doesn't end his.
He might actually have 2 because burst is gonna be back very soon.
True.
Yeah, I thought that combo was going to turn out differently.
Oh my goodness! I'm actually I think this is Alpha favorite.
High doesn't convert. That could have been it. Burst. Nope.
No meter on either side.
Drain pull. Pressure keeps going. What's the look?
Ram looking. Red Delta looking for 1 hit.
Oh, and he tried to micro dash 6. Oh my god!
Just YRC at JD. What?
2-2. Jelly is looking for that reset. 1 more. Red Delta. Well, what's on your mind right now? I can't imagine what's going through his head except pure hatred.
These on JT were so smart.
Processing center for the Q continuum.
Goodness.
You know, like we were talking about how he knows all that Ramiful tech. That's why. You process it through the Delta.
Absolutely.
Now computing new Ramlethal tech.
Hey, Solozaker, how you doing? You've made you caught us at grand final.
Waving out there, yeah.
Hey.
All right, okay.
Oh my goodness, Red Delta
right now.
He's getting a lot from this. Lots of the corner carry, the Ramlethal Classic.
But these resets are, I'm not sure what they are. Maybe he's not doing the right combo.
Recalls in his face. Jesus.
Letting Jelly out. And that's kind of the name of the game right now, right? Like every run back Jelly has gotten. And just, it's saying, I've got too much health. You have to reset. There's going to be a situation where you think it's going to be okay to run back in. And I'm going to challenge with 5P right there. Good decision on defense.
Bridal Express taking it all, stealing that burst and gets right back in with that IAD grenade pull.
And that's when you want to kind of go. You have to go for the frame traps. You have to keep it safe. And if you're unable to, it's really just not worth it to go for that run back in.
Jelly is on their last leg right now. Red Delta really wanting to end this out, creating that sweeping neutral pressure, albeit a bit slow.
Level 1 hit or level 0 hit.
Dauro connecting for a conversion. We're gonna see some mix here.
Catches the backdash. That's a lot of damage.
Is he gonna get to trance? No, he will not.
Yeah, one more look.
Cross up! What the fuck was that? Yo!
That's that.
Jelly with
shit! Jelly's on the chat!
Red Delta, somebody clip that. Clip that shit. Jelly defeated by Red Delta in the 11th hour as he pulls out some forbidding cross-up technology. Goodness, Red Delta. Goodness, don't ever deny that you are in fact an intellectual player, LMAO. Anyways, thanks. Oh, what a wonderful tournament. That was super fun.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get a.
Oh no.
Match from
Okay. No, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, you're leaving.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, guys. I'm. And by leave, I mean I want to thank everyone for playing, and I want to.
Good games. Congratulations to Delta. I know that he won't be able to enter for a while. Good luck in medical school.
Yes. Good luck in medical school.
Yeah. And congratulations. What a way to end it, right?
Yeah. Thank you all for playing. I want to thank all of our competitors for being so on time. This was a very easy to run tournament. Most everyone, most everyone was pretty straightforward, and we were able to get them quickly. This was a super fun tournament. I'm very happy we were able to run it, and I'm looking forward to next week. Did you want to say anything in Daft Bash?
Oh yeah, so tomorrow I'll be running Rev 0 on West Coast and East Coast, so if you're interested in that, just hit me up in the Rev 2 Discord. If you're not, I mean, it's fun, so if you just want to play some Rev, see some wild Rev 2, I mean, just go ahead and I'll be streaming on my channel, so if you want to tune in or enter, we'll welcome you there. That's it.
One last thing I want to say is thanks to everyone who is coming out for the first time. It's great to see people, or first time in a while, people like Roth and Astronaut Lord. Good to see you guys in chat.
Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, it was nice having conversations with you guys and stuff. I'll let one of you have the last word.
Okay, welcome to the Get to Gear Discord. Oh, sorry.
Oh, next week is team tournament. Next week is team tournament.
Yeah. Oh, next week is the team tournament. Get your teams, sign up.
Yeah, next week is team tournament. We do one every 5 weeks, so get your friends or your enemies and get together and make a team.
Get your enemies to enter.
Yeah. Oh, Chalone says you won. Did I enter it wrong? No, I fixed it. It should be fixed.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.